Sunlight filters through the jungle canopy, casting dappled shadows on Mowgli as he plays with Baloo and Bagheera. Kale emerges with aristocratic grace, his eyes gleaming with shrewd intelligence, disrupting the playful scene. Baloo greets Kale with a wide, welcoming smile, his jovial nature immediately on display. Bagheera's eyes narrow with suspicion as he observes Kale, his protective instincts kicking in. Kale's smooth voice cuts through the air. "Why struggle when there's an easier way, little man cub? We all deserve a little comfort." In the ancient ruins, Kale leads animals into the overgrown depths, a sly grin on his face as moonlight filters through the crumbling ceiling. Mowgli and Bagheera lurk in shadows, their eyes fixed on Kale, the scent of damp earth filling the night air. Kale steps on a hidden pressure plate. The ceiling groans ominously, a deadly trap sprung in the ancient ruins. The cave collapses with a roar, separating the animals. This was no accident. Kale set them up, Bagheera whispers. As dawn breaks over the ravine, Mowgli confronts Kale, shadows stretching long, heavy with unspoken accusations. Kale smirks, revealing his ruthless ambition to plunder the jungle, its creatures nothing more than tools to him. A fierce battle ignites. Mowgli, a whirlwind of agility, uses the jungle's secrets to gain the upper hand. Bagheera and the animals emerge, their eyes burning with fury as Kale's betrayal is revealed. Cornered, Kale leaps into the abyss, swallowed by the ravine's dark depths, leaving only echoes of his greed. Mowgli, a blur of motion, swings effortlessly through the dense jungle canopy, a carefree spirit in his element. Baloo lumbers good-naturedly below, his large frame a stark contrast to Mowgli's agility as they gather fruit. A faint whimper pierces the jungle symphony, halting Mowgli mid-swing. He signals Baloo to silence. Mowgli pushes through a wall of green, driven by the sound of distress, his eyes scanning the undergrowth. He finds a lone wolf cub, small and trembling, lost and afraid. Mowgli whispers, "Poor little guy." In the darkened jungle, Mowgli cradles the wolf cub as Baloo cautiously sniffs the air, their path fraught with unseen danger. Shere Khan's menacing growl shatters the night's calm, an ominous echo reverberating through the ancient trees. Baloo resolutely steps forward, a massive barrier between Mowgli and the approaching tiger's deadly wrath. "Mowgli, run! I'll distract him." Baloo roars as Mowgli, clutching the cub, vanishes into the dense undergrowth. At the ravine's edge, Mowgli faces a perilous crossing, vines his only path as Shere Khan's roar echoes. Clutching the cub, Mowgli tests the aged vines, whispering, "We're almost there." Disaster. The vine snaps, sending Mowgli and the cub into a terrifying freefall. With desperate strength, Mowgli grabs another vine, swinging wildly above the ravine's depths. Exhausted but unbroken, Mowgli hauls himself and the cub to safety, hearts pounding. The distant howls of his wolf pack answer his struggle, cutting through the dawn's silence. At Council Rock, the wolf pack gathers, a palpable tension filling the air as Akela, the aging leader, surveys his domain. Krishna, a scarred hole, steps forward, his challenging gaze fixed on Akela, disrupting the solemn assembly. "Akela, you have grown weak," Krishna declares, his voice echoing through the tense gathering. Akela retorts, "I have led this pack according to the jungle law. Order must be maintained." Krishna's defiance intensifies. "The law is old, Akela. It no longer serves us. It is time for a new way." Mowgli watches, a knot of worry tightening in his stomach as the challenge to Akela escalates. Beneath the dappled shade of a giant banyan, Mowgli shares his worries with Baloo, the jungle alive with vibrant greens. Baloo, ever pragmatic, scratches against the rough bark, dismissing Mowgli's concerns with nonchalant ease. Mowgli witnesses Krishna and his pack violating the hunting laws, terrorizing deer near the watering hole. "Stay out of it, Mowgli. It's a wolf matter," Baloo warns, but his words fall on deaf ears as Mowgli's determination hardens. Mowgli confronts Krishna, standing defiantly between the bully and the frightened deer. "I have a responsibility." Under the full moon at Council Rock, long shadows dance as Krishna steps forward, his eyes burning with ambition. A low growl rumbles through the assembled wolves, a primal echo of the impending challenge. Krishna's voice cuts through the night, a rallying cry to his supporters, a gauntlet thrown at Akela's feet. Baloo whispers urgently, "Mowgli, no. This isn't your fight," but his words are lost in the rising tension. Defying Baloo's warning, Mowgli steps into the clearing, his young face set with grim determination. The wolves shift, their unease palpable as Mowgli's unexpected arrival disrupts the power struggle. In a sun-drenched jungle clearing, Mowgli frolics with Baloo and Bagheera, their laughter echoing through the trees. Baloo playfully teaches Mowgli to wrestle, their movements a dance of affection and camaraderie. The distant crackle of gunshots shatters the idyllic scene, a discordant note in their symphony of joy. Bagheera's ears twitch, his eyes narrowing with concern. "Poachers," he warns, the word hanging heavy in the air. Around a roaring fire, poachers boast, flames dancing on cruel faces, shadows hiding the horror of their deeds. Captured animals lie as trophies, a testament to the poachers' greed and the jungle's sorrow. Their malicious words weave a plan to ensnare more creatures, each syllable dripping with callous intent. Hidden in shadows, Mowgli listens, his heart pounding as their evil plot unfolds. The mention of a rare white tiger sends a chill through him, a stark warning of impending doom. "I have to stop them," Mowgli vows, his resolve hardening into a fierce determination to protect his home. Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera unite, orchestrating a symphony of jungle tactics against approaching poachers. Mowgli, a blur of youthful energy, uses his knowledge of the terrain to set traps and diversions. Baloo, a mountain of muscle, barrels through the undergrowth, shaking the trees with his brute strength. Bagheera, a shadow of sleek cunning, navigates the dense foliage, his movements a masterclass in stealth.